Hello and good morning.
Good morning.
Wait. You have your microphone.
Yeah, I do. Oh, I see.
Gives. I think people can still hear you because you just came through the audio.
Do it.
There we go. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome. Let's see, is this working? Kind of working. Good. So today, we'll be working on. India's going to be doing some figure drawing, and I'm going to do some figure drawing warm-ups, maybe even a bear or something, and then I'll move on to working on this piece, which India provided me the figure for yesterday. That's about it. How is everyone getting on? How are you getting on, India?
I'm okay. I'm just getting Restream open so I can see what people are saying. My computer seems to be pretty slow. It's having some troubles with Photoshop. So I'm hoping that it will pick up a little bit.
Yesterday I learned about a cool thing called September. Hashtag September. So the part of my soul kind of needs to participate. So I did a painting yesterday. It looks a bit like, can't open that folder, so I had fun. It was meant to be a brown bear, but it's kind of more of a blood bear.
Blood bear?
Yeah, it's very red painting. It's fun though.
I like the thought of blood bears being their own species.
The blood bear has arrived.
Sensible senpai, I'm sorry to hear that. Go to sleep. Have sweet dreams. Rolando! I'm tired. My voice is all cracky. Good morning!
Hello.
Tyler, you're incredibly tired too. Did you get any sleep last night? How are you doing?
I got a Oh, Chef's hands, you've been waiting for your boyfriend to go into surgery. Well,
Oh jeez.
well, we'll keep you company.
Yeah, we're happy we can be of some kind of help. I hope it all goes super well.
I got a message yesterday as well, India, from Andy Mack.
Oh, yeah?
Andrew McDonald, saying that the person who was posting about September is his friend, and that he had helped them select all the prompts for it.
Oh right, interesting.
So he was happy to see that I was participating in it.
I think you'll be happy to see that you're ignoring all the prompts.
Hey, I haven't ignored them yet. Can't call me out yet.
I know that you don't intend to follow any of them.
Some of them were like just not in my interest.
What, like Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah. Not specifically Winnie the Pooh. I would prefer to like just draw bears for the month.
Not have to do any specific cartoon bears.
Yeah. They were like, if you don't know what bears to draw, then we've got something for you. And I'm like, I don't need help.
Yeah, I'm okay.
We'll see though. Jeez. Starting out keeping me on my toes.
Happy birthday to your mum, Tyler. That's awesome. Wish her a happy birthday from Doig Swift as well. There's people she barely knows.
Oh, hey, India, my collab group changed its name. Oh, they're just talking to you? Guess I won't talk. I won't talk. Really?
Well, I'm sure they're talking to us.
No, they said, hey, India. So,
Alright. Well, but I guess it's just because I'm super cool. I'm the cool one, obviously. Yeah. I do want to hear the new title. Tell me. Palace of the Caribbean. It's pretty good. I like it. Why not just give your bears shirts?
You mean the lady bears?
That, yeah. A bear in a shirt equals Winnie the Pooh. Basically all Winnie the Pooh is. I'd love to be able to do a Winnie the Pooh voice. But it's so hard.
Oh, I can't do it either.
Oh, bother. We tried this before and we're so bad at it. One day. I'm going to practice and surprise all you guys.
Winnie the Pooh's voice is somehow high and low at the same time.
It's true, it's kind of got a breathy quality to it. You sound like a gremlin.
Yeah, I can't do it.
It's a difficult voice.
I like to think that there's a line in the trailer for the film from a while back. Where Winnie Pooh's like, they say nothing is impossible, but I do nothing every day. It made me chuckle.
Yes. Aw, Tyler's mum said thank you from Tyler's mum. Aw, that's so cool. I hope she has a great day. I hope it's full of lots of cake and friends, good food, good family.
Tyler, you're welcome from Tyler's enemies.
That's ominous.
India, did you know that bears don't have whiskers?
Bears also don't have wings.
I want to draw a Pegasus bear now.
Oh, how cool will that be? But no, I didn't. You told me the other day, so I knew it before the stream, but I didn't know it before you told me.
Yeah, I thought they would have, but they don't.
I thought they would have too. I thought most animals had whiskers because it helps them sense stuff in front of them and around them as they're wandering through the forest. You'd think that not having whiskers would mean they would have very good eyesight or something to compensate. But then cats have extremely good eyesight and whiskers, so I don't know. Interesting. Animals are interesting.
Yeah, they just look a little bit weird with whiskers, but I'd want to give them.
Do you want to give them whiskers? Do you want to change nature, Mike?
Not everyone was here, TBG. TBG's calling me. Didn't we say that bears don't have whiskers yesterday? Like, yeah, we did.
Did we?
Yeah.
I was there. I don't remember this. I don't remember. Good morning, Hardik.
Crusaders of the Canvas, just judging them on the names. Spires of the Avant-Garde, Pages of the Parchment, and Polaris Battalion. Nice.
Ooh. Crusades of the Canvas is super cool. I think that's a really awesome name. Good job, guys. We're gonna ride into art battle. It's cool too because TWRP are sometimes known as the Groove Crusaders.
That's true, yeah. Or at least they have an album called that, I think.
Yes. I think that's what Sunk has at the top of his Twitter profile too.
That's true.
Is that he's a Groove Crusader. I do that thing in life drawing where you draw like the pecs and they make sense, and then you draw the arm but you draw the arm too big, and then the pecs are super small and you're like, oh
Well,
no,
fix it then.
I'm trying.
Fix it.
I'm doing my best.
Fix it.
Ugh. Oh, you're going to aim future projects towards raising money for various charities. That's awesome. What a good cause.
Nifty. Do you have a charity in mind for the first thing you're doing?
Oh, so many good ones. It's great though. It's wonderful to hear people doing art for good causes. Are you guys going to do things like organise zines and things together?
Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the fluffy bear.
Do you not think my torso is adorable? My disembodied torso.
What point are you at in the course?
I'm still on torsos.
Really, I had not have guessed.
Well, what
Thank
would you
you
like?
for the information I did not glean from the fact that you're drawing a torso.
What would you like to know?
What level are you on? How far through it? What have you just studied? What muscle group did you just draw?
Okay, hold on. Can I get into one question at a time? I'm partway through level 1.
Okay.
Which is, I think, learning all the different parts of a torso and how they distort.
Nice.
Yeah. I would love to have more time to put into the studies, but so far I've only been able to snatch an hour or so a day. So I'm just doing what I can do. Carl suplex bears for a living, but he wasn't happy with it, so he got into golf. But he realised he wasn't happy with that either. Carl realised he was just an unhappy person in general. Do you know where that's from, Mike?
Is that from Animator Grump?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. The torso is smelly. Oh no, you can smell it from over there. Oh jeez. Its stank is carrying across the ocean.
A children's charity. I'm looking at a few different ones. Have to get in contact with them first, but I'm thinking the first project will be stickers or a colouring book.
Oh,
Cool.
that's wonderful. You guys are super cool. Do 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 do. Can you guys hear the music okay, by the way?
No one said it's too loud.
That may mean people can't hear it.
I know, but like the music levels look higher than. Oh no, when I talk, it goes higher than the music level. Okay, it should be balanced. But let me know if it's too quiet. My drawing is barely visible. Is it way off? Oh no.
Oh
It's way
no.
over there. There you go. There's my bear. For all the bare naked ladies that I've drawn, I've not really drawn like
A lot of actual bears.
a lot of actual bears, yeah. Oh. September.
I've made this torso too short. This would need to be down here. Feels like cheating to move elements of it after I've drawn it. This is meant to go into the kind of like an S curve. This one reminds me of How to Train Your Dragon. Yeah, exactly.
I might like take all these September drawings, all of them. These two that I've done, and like collect them together into a book, a sketchbook or something.
Cool. That's pretty rad. Oh yeah, that's pretty rad. I think it's a good idea.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Top Cat.
I don't know how to do Top Cat.
It sounds like one of the characters from Top Cat.
Top Cat sound a lot like Yogi Bear. Hey, boo boo.
Yeah, well, yeah, maybe, yeah. Where does a barefoot go?
Do you have to pause to find out?
India, go
away. Never.
Bear legs are kind of funny looking.
Is it because they're so short? They're actually really long when you look at the skeleton, though.
Yeah, they're not. No, because they go all the way up to here.
They're just covered in floof. Oh my goodness! I wish I was not so tired today. Hey, Doig. How's it going?
Yogi's not one of my favorite bears.
Oh, really? Poor Yogi. He writes you all the time.
Does he?
I hope he's not watching. It'd only really hurt if he finds that out by watching the stream. What's wrong with Yogi?
Oh, that's cool. So if I do, what do you mean what's wrong with Yogi?
Wait, no, got a better question. Who's your favourite bear?
Oh, I don't know.
Who's your favourite possum?
I don't have a favourite possum, India.
It should be Lester.
No, Lester's terrible, India.
Oh.
In the film, Lester is meant to be terrible.
He's trying to help. He only wants people to be happy. Do you have a favourite bear, do you think?
I don't think so. I definitely have a favourite bear. Like when you Google search bears, there is definitely I have a favourite one that comes up. It is. I think it's what my my profile picture was way back when I first discovered my love of bears. See if I can find it.
Ba 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 ba, comes the sun. Ba 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 ba, it's alright.
mean, this isn't it yet, but this is like my favorite looking kind of bear. You can see the way I draw bears is sort of inspired by it.
I like the shape of his head is like a peach.
Yeah.
He's like a peach with 2 little holes in it. And a nose stuck on the front of it. Their faces are always so much smaller in their head than I think they are.
Yeah.
The temptation is always to make the facial features super big.
But like if we're going for like favorite kind of bear, just in general, brown bear is probably my go-to. I can't find the one that I really like.
I think sun bears are super cool.
Sun bears are not super cool. Sun bears are frightening.
Super cool.
I like moon bears.
I like wet bears.
You ever seen a moon bear?
No, can you show me?
I see a moon bear.
Do you have it up?
I can't move at the speed of your thought.
Moving around it. Oh, that's what I thought sun bear was.
Really? You thought that was the sun bear?
Yeah.
Let me show you what the sun
It's
bear.
got a bat symbol.
Yeah.
Like bat bear.
That's sun bear.
Oh, you see, it's got the marking too.
Yeah.
Interesting how they're called sun and moon. Are they part of the same?
They're Pokemon
family?
India. I don't think so. I think maybe it's the crest is like a crescent moon on a moon bear. I like moon bears better though.
Because they're cuter.
And then you got this thing. The golden moon bear.
Whoa, it's a lion!
Yeah.
You're starting uni again next week. Good luck, Tyler. Smash through those lessons. May the learning make you powerful.
Do you have a favorite kind of bear? Or is the sun bear or the moon bear?
I like Ursa Major.
That's constellation.
The bear in the sky.
Sky bear, huh?
Yeah. I also like the bear downstairs. I just said that to make you laugh.
Alright, gotcha. Yeah, so I'm gonna make this bear's face a lot smaller because you're right, it would be.
Yep, the faces are all small inside their massive heads. But the temptation is always to make facial features large. I do it with humans too. Because they're fun to draw and they're super expressive. But I always tend to make them too big.
Emlet. I wasn't actually meaning that, but that's pretty funny.
Hello, Emlet. Good morning. Hi. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
How the heck are you? My leafy friend. Bop, 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 bop. Human torsos are so strange.
Yeah, but they're fun too.
They are. They're so alien though. Just think I found my own torso alien.
This is
But
probably the least alien thing possible.
No, they're not. They're super alien. They're so strange. What a weird shape. Shaved bear looks nasty. Is that true? It's like wet bears. They just deflate completely, become like long-limbed, scary creatures.
Shaved anything doesn't look all that great.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I stopped shaving completely.
Yeah, is that why? Because it interfered with your look.
Yep. My hair is an important part of my aesthetic. And that includes my hairy legs and my hairy armpits.
Fair enough.
Gardens of Splendor. Do, 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 do.
Johnny's little toesies.
Bear toes?
Bear toes.
You could say that you're bearing your love of bears on the stream.
Yeah. I just think they look like a mixture of big cats and dogs mixed together.
They kind of do, yeah. I can see that. Especially after seeing the lion one. I wouldn't normally say they look like big cats, but...
You a gazelle.
You are a gazelle!
That's it, that's the one.
Mike and I used to watch a lot of motivational videos, and one of them was just a man screaming that we needed to be lions because right now we're gazelles. It was great. Get pumped. Are the shaved giraffes? Who knows?
Giraffes kind of, their fur isn't long enough to really.
Yeah, you feel like they would
difference.
look the same.
Yeah.
You need to get some kind of long-haired animal.
Just
and
slightly
shave
pinker.
that.
Yeah.
Like
you
a
don't.
sloth.
No, you don't have. I do not want. Okay.
Yeah, you do. And Mike really doesn't like the bald cat, but I think they're adorable. I think they need love. Little goblins.
There isn't really a picture of a shaved sloth.
I think that's good.
Lo and behold, no one's shaved a sloth.
I'm kind of glad that people haven't.
I mean, the baby sloth come out a little bit hairless.
That doesn't count.
No.
It's a dinosaur. It's a dinosaur. What's your favourite dinosaur, Mike?
You, India.
Aww. Thanks. I like it when he calls me a dinosaur. I'm a goddamn sexual Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah, you are.
What's that from?
You.
I feel like... No, that's from a famous movie. I feel like I may know the quote having never seen the movie just because it used to be so popular.
That's quite possible, yeah. It's funny how you hear things and then you internalize them and you're like, where's that from? And you're like, well, you heard it second, third hand from someone and they did a bad impression of it, but that was the impression that you remember.
Yeah.
For instance, the episode in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure where
it's episode 1, isn't it, or something?
It might even... I don't think it's the first one, but it might be where a character goes, "Goodbye, Jojo," and you have repeated that to the point where it doesn't sound like it did in the episode. You've just invented.
I'm now disappointed when I listen to the episode because it's not as extreme as I remember it being.
Yeah.
I remember it being super extreme.
And laughing your head off and then repeating it. It's funny that, right? Where you're like, he's all like, "Goodbye, Jojo."
But he's not like that,
he's
really.
Like, "Goodbye, Jojo."
Not like that. I mean, there was some ridiculousness there, but not as much as I thought.
I think it was the delivery. It's like the English delivery that caught us on off guard as well.
We did not expect him to start talking English suddenly.
Okay, I need to figure out. Maybe just delete this line and make. Let's do that, and then this. Yeah.
Yeah. How come my drawing of this torso has no weight? That's what the music's gonna do.
Yeah.
Sorry, I always anticipate it.
Good job.
Oh, hello Haruko, good morning.
Good morning, Haruko.
Good morning, Haruko. How are you doing? We're just chatting about old quotes from movies and series.
Have any of you ever experienced that where you like remember a quote and it's not actually in the film?
Whoa, like you remember something being in the film and it's just not in the film at all?
Yeah.
I feel like that's probably happened to me at least a couple of times.
I think there's like...
Or where I've misremembered what it is.
There's like group things that where that's occurred. Like in Silence of the Lambs, people keep attributing a line to like Hannibal Lecter that he just didn't say.
Yes, I know what you mean.
And stuff like that.
When people collectively, even though they may be in separate places, remember something different from a film or movie. Interesting.
It's proof of the hive mind.
It's a proof of aliens.
Government programming.
They've been watching us from afar, and now they're making themselves known.
I really like when a bear sits on its butt and then its feet are like just like this. Have you ever looked at like the bottom of a bear foot? It is literally just like that.
Barefoot.
Yeah, the barefoot. It's just like that. It's a big old like pad with just the same size toes.
Cute.
Look, it looks like that.
I believe you.
I know, but look how ridiculous that foot is.
It's not ridiculous. It's doing the best it can.
Where is it? It might be a little bit more articulated than that.
Yeah. You're misremembering it much like a movie quote.
Oh, I am.
Where you've exaggerated it.
I was... Yeah. Where's the one I saw? Maybe it was the car scene. But you all believed me.
Of course we did. We trusted you. Now we feel betrayed.
Good.
You're a force of chaos, Mike.
They are cute, though.
Harriet, they're my favourites. I love Jonathan. Is it Jonathan? No, it's Joseph. It's Joseph. I love Joseph just screaming out, holy shit. What's the other thing he says? Oh no. He just says oh no a lot, which I think is delightful.
Oh no!
Because I so rarely hear anyone use the phrase oh no in real life. Like, I don't know when the last time was that someone was like, oh no.
They have 5. They do.
I say it a lot, but I blame Joseph for that.
Bears have 5 toes, I think.
And a thumb. Thumb on every foot. Soon they will rise up.
Maybe we're descended from bears. That'd be cool. Could you imagine they got it wrong all these years? And
Maybe
it's like,
you're descended from a bear.
I thought it was monkeys, but it turns out it was bears.
I mean, that'd be pretty cool. Have you ever wanted to go and get one of those scans done where they can find your markings?
No.
You haven't.
What do you reckon you would have?
I don't know. Maybe tabby stripes.
Tabby stripes, huh?
Yeah. Who knows? Not me. Okay, I see the circle underneath. What's going on?
I've been fine just painting, and I can't think of a lot of Red Hot Chili Pepper songs me and Sibs would talk about while I'm just writing things from there.
Hold on, where's this? Red Hot Chili Peppers are very good for misremembering lyrics. Can't stop, addicted to the shindig. Dropped off, it says we're gonna win big. Like, I'm pretty sure it's not dropped off, but... And it was never quite sure what that lyric was.
Emlet says there's one from Breaking Bad, which was Jesse saying science, bitch, but he just says, yeah, science. Really? That's...
Interesting.
Huh.
Did I miss a question? Ask me again. Ask me again. I promise I won't change my answer. Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore people. I have Restream on my phone in front of me. The screen is very small, and I have to look down at it. That's my excuse. I don't know why people talk about single and double books.
I don't know. What are you drawing?
I'm just drawing a person with a back. So.
Oh, I think it's the rib cage on the left-hand side one.
What about it? Oh, that it might be an extra pair of boobs.
Yeah.
Boobes. No, because that's not how anatomy works. Goodness, guys, don't you know that's the pectoralis major?
Well done.
And the thoracic arc.
Welcome to the thoracic arc.
And this is the 7th cervical vertebrae. Oh.
Okay.
And this is the sacral triangle. Not forget the sacral triangle. Sacral? Sacral?
I don't know. I think you could maybe say either. Project. September.
A lot of people do armpits as a woman's crotch. Wait a second, what? I'm sorry. Did I miss this memo on how to draw armpit?
We're talking on the Rainy Discord about how a lot of ours draw armpits as whispers. Oh, I think he means I think he means, you know, when you have like give me let me draw. Up. Like if you have a torso.
I do.
Good.
A good start.
Yeah.
Already halfway there.
And then the collarbone, and then, you know, you have your neck. And you have your arm down by your side.
Uh-huh.
This part. You do that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see. Like overly detail the armpit with creases and highlights that aren't supposed to be there. And folds. Really? I'm not sure he's talking about what you think he's talking about, Mike.
Really? Okay.
I mean, you could add a few more folds to that if you want.
I don't want to add any more folds.
Why not?
Wrinkly.
It's a wrinkly fit.
Oh, when they have the armpit revealed. Okay. Wait, so...
Are you going to draw something lewd on the stream, Mike?
No.
I'm going to draw an armpit vagina.
There's a cylinder of the arm. Oh, let's not do that one.
I feel like Hardik deliberately cut off the corner of this so that people would have to guess what goes there and reveal their lack of knowledge. We're gonna get demonetized! Oh no!
Trying to do this from memory. It's kind of hard.
TBG says, I have a joke for you, Doig.
Funny joke? I don't really want to get into like stealing Aaron's bit. It's really funny though.
Can you send me a picture of this? I want to see it. I want to see the armpit vagina, please. It's all I ever wanted. It's all I ever need. An armpit vagina.
Steady on over there. Writing songs without me.
Hey, yeah, it's not about you. Or is it? Raise your armpit, I need to see something.
I'm still kind of unsure about how to do the interlocking muscles in the shoulder. It's like one of the hardest.
I'm ready, I'm lit.
I think like that's the lat. That's the deltoid. This would be the trapezius. Not trapezius, sorry. Tricep. And then bicep on top.
So, don't listen to Mike, he'll spread lies. This is the only guide you'll ever need. It's me redrawing other people's better work.
Oh, that's weird.
Can I see? Whoa. Yeah, what is going on in there?
That is weird.
What is going on in that armpit? Emma has sent us a very lewd armpit. Are you going to show the stream?
I don't think so.
Show the stream.
You want me to show the
They
stream?
want to know.
That picture.
For some of them, this will be their first time seeing an armpit vagina.
Wait, I should not do the whole thing. That is weird. That is just weird.
That is very, I don't know what the word is, crotchal? It's probably a better word for it than that. But
like it's deliberately shiny.
yeah.
Why?
But there's nothing, there's not an extra fold in there, usually.
Anyway,
on humans.
That's going away.
Interesting. A whole new world has opened up to me. A world in which I can insert vaginas into any of the folds in my anatomy I want, and no one can stop me. So this is the trapezia, I believe. Hardic will be able to correct me if I'm wrong. And this is the latissimus. Dorsi.
Everyone's just like, oh, okay. What? Okay. Yeah. Seems like that artist is taking every opportunity to be like, yeah, I can't show you this thing, but let me show you something that's really similar. I guess I was too innocent with my, like, you know, their arm torso thing.
That would go like that. And then this would go over the top, I guess.
Indy and I were watching the anime Demon Slayer, or the one that's recently come out this season, and
with the, you guys would recognize the character from it as the boy with the checked green black kimono.
Yeah, and I think we're both super done with one character. Like
they've been in it for like roughly one episode, and we're already super done with them.
We're just like, no, stop.
Please stop.
I bet you that character is probably really funny. If there's a manga of this, probably really funny in a manga, because, you know, you can read it and get the feeling of what they're going for.
That's true.
Really fast.
It's a very screamy character, which when you're reading, you can read fast, and the screaming's only in how bold and big the words are.
Yeah.
But when you have a character whose entire screen time consists of them just screaming,
it's like, please.
Please stop.
Please stop.
Have mercy. You guys ready? The next step on this lewd stream is that I'm going to be drawing some breasts. Yes, that's right. Some breasts. So,
Really?
well, I've just been learning about...
Whoops.
I pressed undo. Oh, for some reason it hasn't triggered. Oh no, wait, here it comes. For those who don't know, I'm trying to stop myself from using undo by having a triggered event that pastes fuck off across my canvas every time I try to undo something. So I'll just get rid of that. So I was just learning about the pectoral muscles, and the source I'm looking at is like, it's like a little fish. So it's like this shape, with this bit going towards the armpit. meant to be even, just quite a bit uneven. And now it showed me where the breast would lie on that. So it would lie apparently like this. Ta-da. Except breast on the drawing I'm looking at is more like a squashed pancake shape and less round. It's one thing that always annoys me when I look at young artists drawing female anatomy, especially people who like drawing pin-up models or sexy anime ladies, is the boobs are always just like round balloons that stand off the chest, which isn't the shape of a breast at all.
No?
Yeah.
Anyone
Who studies anatomy knows that that's not what they do. That's not how they work. They're more like mochi sitting on top of the chest.
They're more like mochi.
Yeah, if you guys might not know what mochi is, but they're like a little flat pancake, but with a dome, a curve to them. The shape is definitely more nuanced.
I like seeing those cross sections of like a chest and like an actual chest, like a rib cage, and it shows that the rib cage is rounded. The breast sits like facing out on the curve. This is just a rough approximation. I think it's useful to remember because a lot of people sort of do them staring at you.
And that says that anti-gravity boobs are the best. Yeah, it's true. So TBG says, make it go flat, you ain't getting a cat. Make it go with big breasts, now that's the best. I like this bribery with cat technique for artists.
Right, yes.
And that you're very good at it. You're one of the good uns. You'd think that someone who was that interested in female anatomy would know how breasts work, though, in terms of other artists drawing them.
It's interesting because I think once you get onto a slippery slope of like the fetish surrounding that art, it just sort of like snowballs down into abstraction.
Yeah, maybe so. Abstraction's okay if it's deliberate. But sometimes it feels like it's just that people don't really understand how it works. Or don't care enough to learn. And you should always care enough to learn. That's what these streams are about.
Caring enough to learn.
Yeah, you gotta learn. Awesome. Learning things best. I'm learning so much right now. Bah! My head's swelling with the knowledge.
Imagine I came in one morning and you're like, Michael, I've learned so much. I don't know why you're Michael Caine. And
Michael,
I come in
Michael.
And,
Michael.
And like your head is just resting up against your Cintiq and like flopping over the side and hitting the window. And you're like, Michael, get me a cup of tea, Michael. I haven't moved in 3 days, Michael.
Oh, I see. I wouldn't be all that concerned. I'd just ask you for tea.
Maybe you would be concerned. Your little arms would be flailing.
Look at how bad this is that I drew. It's real bad. Still trying to learn how to use the rectangles, guys. We've been learning a technique where the rib cage is represented by this kind of box shape, but I still struggle to put the boxes in the right places. I'm very not used to thinking in this way.
Yeah, like the corners of the boxes are meant to be here, here, and then they extend back. And here, kind of here. So it's sort of like this.
thoracic arc is meant to be like one of the corners of the pot.
It's simplified, sort of like that. And the hips.
Don't lie. The hips don't lie.
Hips don't lie.
TWG, yeah. Get that good learning on.
Kind of like this, and then spines like here. I like it because it lets you see the forms in perspective.
Mm-hmm. Doop. Get that sternum.
I think once you start to see each of the forms like as this sort of thing, it really helped me figure out trying to get perspective on characters as well.
Yeah, I feel like I need to do more of that then, because I don't feel like I've figured that out yet. That's still part of this whole course that I'm struggling with a lot. It's interesting to see what parts of anatomy really challenge you as an artist. Thinking in 3D has always been something that I've had problems with. And it's kind of nice to confront that, even if it's difficult. You know, at least I'm trying to push past it.
Yeah. I think it's also important to realize that the tilt on those cubes is present even when a person is standing up like straight. There's still that offset. Because of the way our spine works. Use the spine.
Use the spine. I feel like I've missed the conversation that's happening in the chat right now.
Like if you have someone you love, it's not like you'd love them less because they took off their clothes. Huh? Is that the one that you're like, I don't know what they're...
Yep. It's true though. Definitely would not love them less for them taking off their clothes.
Hello, Space Dad.
Hello. How are you doing? I do think there needs to be more body variance in art and in specifically in narrative art, like films or comics or any kind of visual storytelling.
Sorry, you just reminded me of that thing that I was messing around with yesterday. It's called Adobe Fuse, and it lets you create like customizable 3D models.
Oh yeah! Oh, it's so fun.
I'm considering one stream, just being like, let's create a character together.
Yeah.
In that
Monster Factory.
Yeah.
Because you can do whatever you want to it.
It can get pretty weird.
It's really funny. Space Dad, you say you're going to Lightbox Expo. That's awesome. Please let us know how it is. I'm super curious about that. That's the one which has been set up to rival CTN, right?
I think so, yeah.
I'm very curious as to how good it is.
to how it goes.
And the imperfections of bodies are what make them interesting, for sure. Super cool. So, Mike.
Yeah?
Are you going to get onto that Zelda piece at any point?
Yeah. Yeah. Good idea. Bop. Okay, let's see. Are you handling the water at the bottom?
I can do, yeah. I was thinking of doing something more stylized with it. Using line art, Killian type lines. So, if you want to give me an indication of what you think would be cool, feel free to.
Okay.
Hey there, Buffs.
Oh.
Come to say hi.
I had a nice brush that let you create interesting kind of edges that would be good for this.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh. Hopefully it can be a little taxing my system, but hopefully it works on stream.
Come on, Photoshop. We believe in you.
Yeah, it's being a little poopy.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm gonna sip some tea and read chat.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to use this.
Oh,
It's a
thanks,
shame.
Emlet.
But like you see, it got a nice kind of like watery edge.
I do. I definitely feel much better about Link's pose now that he's doing something more active.
Yeah, I think it's a lot nicer. It feels like he's venturing into the adventure rather than standing in front of it like a cat being like, "Will I? Won't I?" He's already like working his way towards the shore.
Yeah, the original stance where he was just standing looking was epic, but it also is I find it very difficult to draw characters in kind of symmetrical stances. I think that my strengths lend themselves best to drawing characters in movement.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Harriet, you definitely should. Anatomy is so useful, especially for drawing in manga styles as well.
I think the important thing to realize is that manga art is an abstraction from realism.
And also that realism is super fun. So, learning anatomy is super fun, so you'll have a great time. It's so interesting to see the way bodies are constructed and to be able to push and pull and exaggerate them. Maybe I can get some sea foam in there too, Mike. I feel like spattering up.
Yeah. I'm just experimenting at the moment.
I like it. I like a more tumultuous sea. Oh, Tyler, that's awesome. You have to let us know how it is. Sensible Senpai, you sleep well. Have good dreams. Alright, I'm gonna add some darker colours to this torso to try and show a bit more weight and define some of the sketchier bit. Be sensible, senpai. Stay sensible.
Remain the same.
Human bodies are pretty fascinating.
I think these are wrong now. Oh, there we go. Yeah, they're really cool.
They're so weirdly put together. Feel like it suddenly got super chill. Saturday, aka Switch time. What's your favourite Switch game at the minute, Emlet?
Well, he's waiting to get one. But
Which
he's
one?
played Breath of the Wild.
Right?
So it's just a case of he's not played a Switch yet, so...
Oh, he's getting a Switch on Saturday.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. Heck yeah. I think I remember you mentioning this now on a previous stream, and you're going to get Breath of the Wild with it, right?
Yeah, because he was saying he'd played Breath of the Wild on an emulator.
Yes. And that was when we realised that we too could play Breath of the Wild on my Wii U.
As well as Sonic Boom!
Yak. Yak.
Heck yeah!
I meant to say heck yes, but I just said yak. So yak. That's going to happen. We really want to do a 2-player Sonic Boom. Because that game's multiplayer.
Oh, that's gonna be harsh.
It's going to be really stupid. The new Nintendo Switch. Oh la la. Danke schmanche.
Oh, okay.
Super cool. I feel like they should continue to make consoles where you can customize them a little bit though.
Like the faceplates and stuff.
Yeah, like I really miss being able to do a little doodle for my GameCube and slot it into
I
that.
think you get like customizable switches.
Yeah?
I feel like that's the case.
I feel like it should just be built in that you can customize it. They'd have lots more people posting about their Switch if they were like, and here's some Switch-friendly markers for you. Or something.
What?
Oh, I mean, you can customize it so far as you can get different colours of things.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, if artists could actually get involved in the design of it. In terms
like
of the
shape.
No, not the shape. Did you ever have a GameCube?
Yeah.
You know the faceplate on it, the little circular disc?
Yeah.
You could remove it and put your own image into it.
Oh.
And then put it back. Stuff like that where they build it to be customizable for artists.
Oh, Seamus reply. Thank you. That's really cool. I mean, I'd never done that, so I didn't realize that until years later. Until probably you told me that you could change the GameCube thing.
Mine has Edge on it.
Your GameCube had Edge on it.
I drew Edge and put him in the face.
You drew him. That's so cute. So can you just like put any kind of piece of paper that's the right shape?
Yep,
there?
just have to create to the
The triangle.
The circle. I know shapes. You just have to create to be the circle, and voila.
Why is Link sort of see-through?
But I feel like you could. I don't know. It shouldn't be. Are you painting over the top with a see-through brush?
I must have made like their actual colors. There we go. It is a fan art.
But it's not. Even then, the GameCube wasn't super customizable. I think they could take it even further. You know, nowadays.
Save.
Ooh, what is your favourite game, Tyler, that people don't really know about? I love that idea.
What idea is that?
I've just found a GameCube where someone has... I don't know if they've like modelled it or actually gone inside the GameCube itself and actually hollowed it out and done stuff to it. But they've modelled a little Mario trapped inside.
Right, gotcha.
And I think that would make an amazing series of stickers for your consoles.
Where Mario's just like
To just
a prisoner in there.
Yeah, to have different game characters that are unique to those consoles.
That's pretty
As
great.
prisoners. So look, here you are. So I guess they called them jewels. If you look at my screen now, Mike, you can see exactly what I was talking about.
Oh, cool.
So that top bit there,
Yeah,
you can put whatever you want in it.
that's really cool.
So you could draw your own and pop your own in there.
Did you have more than Edge, or was like...
No,
Okay,
I drew what I wanted.
yeah. You got what you wanted out of it.
Let me see what Tyler's favourite game is. I have to scroll up a little bit. It's called Gregory Horror Show. Resident Evil meets Animal Crossing. That sounds adorable. Cool. Super cool. I definitely have never heard of that game. On to the trapezius.
Bobby, what'd you do?
Sounds like she's licking herself.
Yeah. Hi.
I was seeing what you were doing with the island.
The island.
With the island. So that's the 7th cervical vertebrae again. And this is like the shape. What a nice shape. I think we can all agree.
Why, thank you.
Not you.
Why, thank you.
Yeah, you should totally do a playthrough of it. Sounds cool. And do you guys remember that old PS2 game where... I can't remember exactly how it worked, but you could like put in a CD and use your own music tracks, and it would generate for you an environment with obstacles based upon that music track.
I remember a game like that. Yeah, I can't remember what it was called though.
It was called like V or something. And it was just like a little wireframe rabbit.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
And the ground was a line. And then it would generate things you had to like step over or go under or go around.
I didn't realize you could put in your own tracks for that.
Yeah, you can put in your own music and it'll generate a track for you. Pretty cool.
It's a nice way to incorporate things that like people enjoy. Because you have games like Rock Band where you're supposed to be performing it, but it's nice to have that extra layer of like the percussive wave patterns create different yeah. Don't know what I'm really saying, but it's nice to have that interaction between things that you enjoy, where like if you like a particular song, you might like that as a level.
It's true. And there's an excitement about wanting to see your favourite songs as levels.
And it's kind of like using an analog way to generate new content.
My friend showed it to me and I thought it was pretty cool.
You're screaming, do you like philosophical debates at us? It tends to depend on what the subject is.
I think debate is always cool to hear other people's opinions and thoughts on different subjects though. Good morning, Bryony. Good morning, Roxanne. Good morning.
The music right now is called Walk Tall by Johannes Bornlock.
Oh.
And if I could figure out a way to show you what that was, I would, but we're using Epidemic and I don't think they have any way to hook into what it is that's playing. Unless I like downloaded all of them. Maybe I might download them all at one point.
You think?
Yeah.
Just seems like that would take a lot of space up on your computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Epidemic is a paid service, it doesn't like you sharing stuff outside of it. Which is understandable, I guess.
If I did have them locally, I could use my music player to show stuff. I mean, technically, I could just capture the window and just be like, this is what's playing just now. But that seems like asking for trouble.
You're welcome, Edano. Oh yeah, it is called Bib Ribbon. That's what it is.
Ah, cool.
It was fun, like it's simple but it gets very hard very fast.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about that kind of muscle memory of I see this thing coming, I know I have to hit this button at this time.
Is it all about that bass?
It is. No treble. Bib Ribbon does sound like a toy. Yeah.
Be right back.
Mike's gone chasing the cat. She eats and then she gets super energetic and wants to just like run around and go mad. So that's interesting. So this trapezius is mostly a back muscle and then it sort of comes around the front almost like a neck warmer. Human body, what are you? Delicious neck warmer. keeping my neck toasty and warm. Think of a song and you'll see someone does it on Bib Ribbon. What about that ridiculous one? Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. Oh.
I didn't chase her into a chair. She just ran away from me.
Of course not, you'd never do that.
No. The background music that was just playing is called Tomorrow is Another Day by Joe Wandrini. Jowandrini. I might have jumped around a lot up there.
Yeah?
Super.
You sound a bit tired. So is that going to be the beach?
Yeah.
The sand. I like it. Oh, the white sands of Hyrule. Oh, the white sands of Hyrule. I walked in a dream on the white sands of Hyrule. It's probably not even Hyrule.
It's not Hyrule.
Mm.
It's explicitly not Hyrule.
Mm. How was I meant to know? I never did play the game. Why is he staring at me? I never did play that game. I hate how easily manipulated I am by anyone singing any start of any song ever.
It's
like, even if I don't like the song and I don't want to sing it.
You've just given away your weakness.
The worst.
You'll be thwarted now. People can be coming up to you.
Like, you can't just not sing it though. Especially when someone just leaves an open phrase.
How could you be so low? I don't actually know the lyrics of that.
I don't know what song you're singing, so I guess I'm immune to that one. Are you doing You Didn't Have to Cut Me Off?
That's the one.
I don't know the words to that. We were nothing. Well, I don't even need your love, but you treat me like a stranger and it feels so rough.
Don't know the lyrics, my butt.
Oh, I didn't know the next line. You didn't have to stoop so low. You put my number.
Number.
But I don't even need your dough. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. You're somebody. Thank you, Tyler. I see it. Bet they have every song.
Somebody. Koholint Island.
Harry, it's just too much to resist. I can't.
It looks like where you first start off. There's a bunch of cliffs.
Ah, the cliffs of not Hyrule. I know them well.
Should we go for cliffs or?
Well, I mean, that's up to you. If you want to put cliff in, put cliff in. It's your choice. You are rendering the environment here and choosing how to make that silhouette feel natural.
Feels weird to like look at the whole map like this, but as long as I don't study it too hard.
Why?
because I want to play this game at some point.
And you think that you'll know every crevice, every crack.
Yeah.
Fair. Have you ever heard of Sing 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 by Benny Goodman? I don't know. My weakness only works when I actually hear someone sing a bit of the tune, because I don't tend to remember song titles or artists all that well. I just remember songs. The actual music. What have you done, Mike?
What?
Tripping like a stranger and it feels so rough.
Da, da, da.
Somebody.
So it's interesting seeing like the top-down. It's interesting seeing the top-down view of the map compared to like artists' interpretations of it, because the egg is like tiny.
Well, it's a pixely thing. It's not meant to be tiny though.
Yeah.
The artists are showing how it's meant to be.
Well, they wanted to get the thing on
Meant to be a big old thing.
the screen. It's interesting.
It is interesting, yeah. I think you can imagine scale a lot easier when things are pixelated. Mike and I were talking about this recently because we were playing Secret of Mana, the remake, in which they now have rendered 3D objects and characters rather than pixel art. And a lot of the enemies feel a lot smaller in the new version because you can see the size of the textures, and because seeing it in 3D makes it feel like it's very defined. You know, you can see how big it is in relation to the characters, whether on the other hand, when it's pixel art, there's a certain amount of abstraction and interpretation that happens there.
Yeah.
Where you can imagine that something's super big, even if the pixel is quite small. I like how you said you can commission Doig and Switch. I have become a sentient Switch now.
Isn't that the case?
I feel so bad though, Tyler, asking people for money for a Switch. Like, it feels like we have so many more important considerations in terms of money that we should be prioritizing rather than a Switch. In fact, we were talking yesterday about budgeting, so we should do that today, Mike.
Yeah, good call.
Lest we forget.
Funding for an entertainment thing feels strange. It does.
Yeah, it does. Like, especially when, you know, you're not necessarily flush with cash, and it's sometimes a struggle to afford just monthly necessities. But more than anything, also, there's the time that we'd have to put aside to play the Switch, and at the minute, time is probably the thing we have the least of. Life, eh?
It has a funny way.
Yeah, being money smart. Just like, we have this much money, and we have these things that we need and these things that we want. Now, what's most important?
Food.
Also, I'd like to, if we have any spare money over the next couple of months, I'd love to get a capture device. You know, one of the ones where you can hook it into a Wii, or you can hook it into a PlayStation, or you can hook it into an Xbox or a GameCube or whatever.
Anything with an HDMI.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I'd love to get me one of those so we have a bigger library of games to play and be able to do Let's Plays of. Oh, cool. Bryony says, I recently got a Monzo card and it comes with an app that shows you a chart at the end of the month as to where your finances go.
Monzo
Interesting.
card. Oh, oh, I see. It's an actual bank.
Cool.
Maybe I'll do that.
Like an invisible triangle here that has been drawn on the thing. Interesting.
Huh. Pay on your phone with Monzo. Pay money easily. Interesting. I'll look into that because I don't actually have an Irish bank account.
Yeah.
That might help me.
Yeah, maybe. Tyler, yeah, I know what you mean, like a little button or something. The person who drew the original of this knows what they're doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into that.
Cool. Thank you for the recommendation, Bryony. They keep drawing it. I think it's the 7th cervical vertebrae. They keep drawing it like it's a button.
A button on your back.
Yeah. Like you're gonna press it and then be able to transform into something.
Gonna flip it.
So what you guys got lined up for the rest of the day? How are you going to spend your Tuesdays? Still the beginning of the week. The week is still hot and fresh.
Be adventurous, says the music, yeah.
What will you do with your week?
How will you spend your time?
Don't waste it!
Cool, Harriet's gonna finish editing their Insomnia 65 photos.
Oh, nice! Did you have a good time? I hope that Spyro is good, Tyler.
Is that the remake?
I'm assuming so. That is what I assume. Never played it before. Not even the originals. Hey, do you know what happened to the shiny penny?
What shiny penny?
Is it the picture of me holding the shiny penny?
If it is, they got spent a long time ago.
Isn't that on our Twitch still, though?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I think that picture is on our Twitch. But like, here's how you tip.
Yeah.
Well, I think that we should wrap up because it's 9:30.
Okay.
Oh, Harry, I'm really glad you had a good time. The medieval remake. That looks so good. I still remember the old game of that.
Oh, awesome.
Did you ever play medieval?
No, but I heard of it.
Cool. Cool.
It's for the PS1 way back. I remember it was on the shelf in the video shop that my dad worked in. Yeah, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Yeah, thanks guys. Sorry if I was a bit sleepy all morning,
Well-
but thanks for sticking with me while I did some studies. It was cool chatting to you all.
I'll hopefully be dropping a Patreon post later today.
Oh yeah?
It's about backgrounds and how we approach the thinking about them for Starlight Brigade. So keep your eyes peeled for that, and we'll be back on Friday.
Yeah, we sure will.
Knights and Bikes episode will be dropping tomorrow as well. So that's all from us.
Oh.
It's all from me, Swifty.
It's all from me too, Doigles.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks guys, you all have a really good day. Good luck with all of your stuff that you're doing. Or if you're just sleeping, good luck with that too. Get some good shut-eye.
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 Cool. Yeah, well. Take care, everyone, and may the rest
Of your day.
be filled
With tons
of
adventure.
adventure. Take care, everyone.